YouTube, it's Alex. I said in my littering video that I was going to make another video about a frequently asked question that I get. It's about pregnancy, or about how to get pregnant. The question is, I've seen that you said it took a long time for you to get pregnant, and what did you end up doing? Did you do something differently to get to conceive that month, to finally get pregnant? And I've been asked that by a whole bunch of people, and I just know I'm going to keep getting asked that. So I thought it'd be cool just to say in the video so you guys can see, like, instead of my words and typing, you can just, like, hear me talk about it. And that way, when I get future people to ask me this question, I can just tell them to watch this video, so I don't have to type. And I love answering people's questions so they can learn, and that's mainly why I do this video, because I've learned a lot from so many other YouTube videos that I would love to give back to others that are also trying to learn, like I used to be, and I still am. I'm still learning. And by the way, the littering video, I only got 2 people that were kind of iffy with me. There's this one lady, she didn't even really talk about the littering thing. She was just extremely mad at me because I cussed. Woman, I'm working on it. Anyways, and no, there was no kids around. We live in the desert. There was no kids around. It was just us 4, and that was about it. But anyways, not talking about that. Oh, and great comments, and a lot of you guys have amazing things to say and sticking up for me, and glad that I did it. And I had my own faults too, but I'm glad that I did it still. But thanks for all the great comments that I got. Okay, now back to why I'm making this video. So I'm gonna explain what we did, and I think if we didn't do it, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be pregnant right now if we didn't do it. So my really good friend, A.E. Sweetie, she has more to her screen name, I think, but that's all I can remember her off my head. Her name's Victoria, and she gave me a good idea. It's, I forgot what it's called. And I don't remember what it was called. It's called something. But anyways, you start having sex baby dancing, as the TTCers like to call it, baby dancing. You start on cycle day 8, and you just have sex every other day, up until your ovulation and past your ovulation. So that's definitely what my husband and I did differently. I have a feeling that we had a hard time getting pregnant all the months previous is because I would assume when I was ovulating, and I did not do OPKs because I thought they were pointless, because they just tell you when you're ovulating, when you're already ovulating, I think, and plus I like to save money, and it's so expensive where we live, so we're always running out of money even when we are trying to save money. So I just thought, how about we have sex every other day? We can't miss it. We can't miss our window of opportunity. So that was one thing that we definitely did different. And also, I did that in November, and I got pregnant. But as most of my subscribers know, I miscarried. So November and February are the main months I can remember that we did it every other day, starting as early as we can, instead of just doing it when I think I'm ovulating. Another thing I think made a huge difference, my husband and I, every time we would baby dance, have sex, I would not move. I would not get up. This is TMI, I'm really sorry, very much TMI, but I would have toilet paper sitting right by me before we would start baby dancing, and after he came inside of me, or ejaculated inside me, I would keep my butt up. I would not get up. I would stay on the bed. I would grab the toilet paper and I would just put it over on top, so and just in case something fell out, it wouldn't get all over my bed and make a mess. I know this is TMI. And I just wanted to make sure there was no mess. So my husband would help me, and he would take a pillow and he would push it under my butt, so my butt would be a tiny bit elevated. It would be propped up. And I would literally, I wanted to be pregnant so bad that I would lay there about an hour, almost an hour every time. The only times I've laid just a half an hour are very few, and that's because I was just not in the mood to be doing it, or we had other things to do. But most of the time I lay there for an hour or more. So this is what's funny. Before I knew we were about to baby dance, I was like, we have a TV in our room, and I would put a movie on, or I'd watch TV while I'm laying there for an hour. I couldn't sleep because once I get in that sleep mode, I would want to turn on my side, and so I know I had to stay awake while I was doing my hour of laying there. So after an hour or so, I'd get up and go to the bathroom and clean myself up, and went in to take a shower. My opinion, I hope no one gets mad at me or anything like that, but in my opinion, I don't think the Instead cups would work, because if you're having a hard time getting pregnant, then I don't think it would help for you to walk around and stuff after you get pregnant. And I'm saying that I'm sorry for saying my opinion, because I know a lot of TTCers that I really enjoy watching and I really like, and I really want them to get pregnant. They use Instead cups, and in my opinion, I don't think it's a good idea, because you're walking around and it's, you know, gravity. But like, if it's easy for you to get pregnant, if you can get knocked up like that, then go ahead, use the Instead cups. But I think if you're having, like my husband and I, it took a really, really long time for us to get pregnant, so I think the best thing was to lay in bed and keep your butt propped up and not to get up. So I don't suggest those. That's just my opinion though, so no one, please don't get mad at me. So yeah, we would have sex every other day. When I was pretty sure I was ovulating, we did have sex like 3 days in a row, and plus it was Valentine's Day. I think I conceived on the 16th, but you never know. I could have been ovulating on the 14th on Valentine's Day, and we had sex twice that day, and then the very next day we had sex again because of I knew I was about to ovulate. So we did it like 3 times within the 48 hours, and but before that we would do it every other day. And the only reason why we stopped having sex on the 17th is because if you go back in my videos for February, the 17th, the last time we had sex that month, I had a horrible, excruciating pain on my left, and that's why we didn't continue to have sex. But I ended up getting pregnant, so that's what I did differently. I didn't drink alcohol. I had alcohol like during, like, right after my period ended, but 2 weeks before I got pregnant, no alcohol, eating really healthy. And I think another thing, I really worked out at the gym a lot, and I think that I heard working out at the gym can really help, well, not the gym, but working out in general can really help you ovulate and take the stress out. And and this is the most important thing, I think, that got us pregnant. I think the most important thing that we did was I was not stressful. Like, I was like month after month after month stressful that I wasn't getting pregnant. But that month, I was like, do you know what? It's our last month of trying to conceive. I need to be happy. I need to be happy. Just enjoy having sex with your husband, and don't stress about it. Don't think about it. And just live your life happy, you know. And I ended up getting pregnant that month, and it's just so funny because that was going to be our last month of trying, and I ended up conceiving. I'll be 23 weeks pregnant tomorrow. We just saw our son today on the ultrasound, and he was beautiful. So I'm just so thankful to God, and just keep on trying. Do not get stressed out, because it just makes things worse instead of better. It makes things worse for yourself, makes things worse for your partner, and it really does take a toll on your body. So just have fun and relax and baby dance. So I hope this really helps a lot of TTCers, and I'm happy I finally did this video. I should have done this a long time ago. Okay, I hope everyone's having a great day, and I'm going to start my cleaning so I can get ready for my road trip that my husband and I are going on tomorrow. I will make my regular update tomorrow, since I'll be 23 weeks, and see you guys then. Bye.